Imagine this, a country so small, yet packed with nearly 6 million people, sitting on just 719 square kilometers of land. That's Singapore. Now, think about this. Every single day, the nation produces over 8,000 tons of trash. That's the weight of about 1,000 adult elephants every day. Sounds insane, right? But here's the real kicker. Singapore figured out a way to turn this massive problem into one of the most genius solutions on Earth. They literally built an island out of trash. Yes, you heard that right. An island made from garbage. But it's not some stinky, polluted wasteland. It's actually a clean, eco-friendly project that not only solved Singapore's waste crisis, but also added new land to the country. Today, that island is even a hotspot for ecotourism. But how did Singapore pull this off without destroying the ocean or turning the air toxic? That's the story we're diving into. Back in the 1990s, Singapore faced a nightmare problem. Landfills on the mainland were running out of space, and projections showed they'd need new dumping sites in just 20 to 30 years. But with almost no free land left, the government had to think way outside the box. The idea? Use the sea. Instead of filling up more land, why not create new land? Out of trash. It sounded crazy. People worried about pollution, smells, and marine life. But Singapore isn't known for giving up. In the eastern waters of the country, about 8 kilometers off the mainland, sat a small fishing village on Semakau Island. Around 700 fishermen lived quiet, simple lives there. Then, in 1990, everything changed. The government began transforming Semakau, together with its neighbor Sakeng Island, into the world's first offshore landfill. To do this, engineers built a massive 7-kilometer-long seawall, standing 7 meters high, strong enough to hold back the sea. Inside, they created giant lagoons lined with thick, waterproof membranes to keep the seawater clean. The fishermen were relocated to the mainland and given modern homes with proper compensation. By 1999, the Semakau landfill was ready, and it was unlike anything the world had seen before. Here's how it works. Every day, trucks collect thousands of tons of trash across Singapore. But instead of dumping it directly, the waste is sent to 4 massive incineration plants. At scorching temperatures of up to 1,000 degrees Celsius, the trash is burned into ash. This reduces its volume by about 90%. And here's the smart part. The heat from incineration generates electricity, enough to power nearly 900,000 homes. The remaining ash is then loaded onto special barges and shipped out to Semakau. To prevent pollution, the ash is sealed and handled with advanced systems to stop particles from escaping. Once it arrives, the ash is carefully placed into giant landfill cells, each lined with multiple protective layers, including a geomembrane 3 meters thick. This ensures no harmful substances leak into the ocean. Building Semakau wasn't cheap. The project cost around 610 Singapore dollars, but the investment paid off. The island now has advanced monitoring systems. Think control rooms straight out of a sci-fi movie. Sensors track water quality 24/7. Drones patrol the seawalls, and treatment plants make sure any liquid from the landfill is cleaned before it ever touches the sea. But here's the twist no one expected. Semakau didn't become an ugly garbage dump. Over the years, nature started to thrive. Today, the island is a sanctuary for wildlife, home to more than 70 bird species, including rare herons and sea eagles. Coral reefs around the island remain healthy, supporting schools of colorful fish. The government even opened parts of the island for ecotourism. Visitors can go bird watching, fishing, snorkeling, or simply enjoy stunning sunsets over a place that used to be nothing more than a trash site. From what could have been an environmental disaster, Singapore created something extraordinary, a landfill that's sustainable, safe, and even beautiful. And here's the most impressive part. Semakau still has enough capacity to serve the nation until at least 2045. So the next time you think trash is just garbage, remember this story. In Singapore, trash literally became treasure, turning a looming crisis into an opportunity. A small country with big problems found an even bigger solution. And maybe, just maybe, the rest of the world should take notes.